Donc c'est parti, les amis, on y va.
How interesting. I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding so much inside her head. What's even more interesting is that the word amphorius has appeared in her subconscious.
This lady seems to be having fun. Is she usually like this?
It's hard to explain.
What are you two whispering about? Has it not occurred to you that I can hear everything clearly?
Oh, please pardon me, Madam Herta. Would you mind sharing with us what you've discovered?
The ones who need help are the Astral Express. You will have to put up with my methods, even if they are rather unconventional. Let's get back to the topic. By using the fourth mirror, I rummaged through the brain of this memo snatcher and learned a good deal. Not only does this person know of Amphorius, but there are also many memo keepers who are interested in the place. I searched through her consciousness and found the following terms: the Eternal Land, the Rejected Land, and the private collection of the Garden of Recollection.
It seems like Miss Black Swan is indeed hiding some things from us.
Since I'm not able to find any useful clues from the outside, why don't I personally visit this mysterious Amphorius?
You're planning to head to Amphorius yourself?
Yes, but not in the flesh like you all foolishly did. See these Herta mirrors? With them, I can project my data spirit entity to any corner of the cosmos through spatial warps, without even needing to leave my room. But of course, these corners of the cosmos must be within the coverage zone of inter-astral peace communications. After all, this is collaborative technology.
I see. You do seem like the more indoor type.
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, the Express itself can serve as a signal station. Come, give me the astral chart coordinates. Then, sit back and enjoy the show. All right, now that everything is ready, mirrors, get to work.
Ok, le petit point de vue de Herta. Donc du coup, on va pouvoir terminer en fait la quête pionnière. Hein. C'est la dernière quête. Logiquement, elle va être tout en haut. Nous, on a terminé avec le pionnier. On a eu du coup March. Black Swan, hein, le signe noir qui est toujours en train de nous tromper un peu. Hein. Il est trop flou.
First mirror,
Inspecter.
input the coordinates. You'll be in charge of the spatial warp.
As you command, Madam Herta. The preparations are complete. I wish you a pleasant journey ahead.
Bon.
Second mirror, prepare for the thought refraction. There's still some distance from the Astral Express to the Amphorius celestial body. You're in charge of sending me over. This time, raise the power to the maximum. Don't be stingy.
Oh, okay. I won't fail the mission, Madam Herta.
Non, c'est pas ce que je voulais comme touche.
Third mirror, you're in charge of generating the data spirit entity.
I'm happy to help, Madam Herta. What kind of appearance are you planning to use this time?
Good question. Let me think. Forget it. Just use my own appearance. There's no one there that'll recognize me anyway.
As you wish.
Et le dernier.
A fourth mirror, you'll be in charge of... It seems like I have nothing for you. Just stand by and wait for orders.
Ah, standing by again. That's so boring. Next time, can you count down from 4 instead?
Et là, ici, c'est une zone bah non, on avait déjà visité en fait la zone. Très bien.
Preparation of the data spirit entity complete. Thought refraction at max power. Excellent. The first mirror. Let's get going.
Have a safe trip, Madam Herta.
May your journey yield good results.
Coordinates input complete. Preparing to activate spatial warp. Destination, unknown celestial body. Amphorius. Spatial warp countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warp activated.
Oh! So that's Amphorius? Its appearance is, well, sure is unique. Second mirror. Prepare for thought refraction. It's time to send me in.
Alright, please read the safety protocols carefully.
Can't you hurry up?
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't expect it to be so turbulent. I should have asked the second mirror to use slightly less power. What a magnificent sight! Is this the entrance to Amphorius? Let's see. Perhaps I'll be able to find a way in.
Ça sent qu'il y a des ennemis là.
What's this? A statue? It's ugly. I don't like it.
Ah, la violence.
Oh, I finally found your traces. How esteemed must you be for the great Herta to come out personally? When we return, get ready to become free labor for the simulated universe for the rest of your lives.
Bon, enfin, c'est déjà plus ou moins ce qu'on fait, hein.
What's this? How creepy. Oh, it moves? Who are you trying to scare? It's either a projection or a fake. There doesn't seem to be much to take note of. Now then, how am I going to get into Amphorius?
My deepest apologies, esteemed lady. I'm afraid that you cannot proceed further.
Who's there?
Your visit, although not part of my calculations, is a pleasant surprise. It's a pity that the preparations are not yet in place to receive you with the hospitality that someone of your status deserves.
Are you not going to answer my question? Who are you?
I have many identities, and I'm going to have even more in the future. But if you just need a form of address, you can use my common alias. Lycurgus. Lygus.
All right, Lygus. But you can't possibly think that I'm just asking for a name, can you?
Regrettably, I do not have the authority to share more information. However, standards are always flexible. While not violating the ultimate agreement, I'm able to disclose this piece of information. As you thought, this is the entrance to Amphorius. Now, please, kindly turn back. Amphorius is not a world that you should be involved with, regardless of what kind of magnificent achievements you have accomplished. This place will not open its doors so easily.
You seem to understand me very well. Then you should know that I have no reason to listen to you.
Your reaction is completely within my calculations. Despite my long years as a watcher, it seems like my assessment of human nature still remains accurate. From you, I'm able to sense a beautiful desire for knowledge. But my answer remains unchanged. Madam, it is with the utmost goodwill that I suggest you return to where you came from.
Let's assume for a second that I'm not so well-mannered, and that I insist on uncovering the secrets hidden behind you, Mr. Lygus. How do you plan to dispel this notion of mine?
Within the scope of the ultimate agreement, there are 178,244 logic chains at my disposal to convince you. After filtering through them, I have determined that I only require 3 to attain the results that I desire.
Oh? I'm all ears.
First, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, Amphorius is a completely isolated celestial body. Apart from me, no one else will be able to help you enter.
That's not a good argument.
Second, if your plan is, as you've alluded to previously, to force me into cooperating by showing hostility, do know that, just like you, I have basked in the gaze of the erudition. I stake my honor and assure you that, in the worst-case scenario, our mutual destruction will be inevitable.
Oh? No wonder I couldn't find a back door. When I did a scan of our surroundings, the safety protocols on you are comparable to Screwy's. How interesting.
I assume that you still wish to hear the third logic chain.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Third, even if you exhaust all your means and find a way to break through, you will surely give up once you understand the consequences of your actions. After all, throughout your long life, as much as you'd hate to admit, your conscience has played a crucial role.
What a brazen robot. You think that you can actually understand me through your paltry calculations? But since you put it that way, why don't you tell me what these consequences will be?
It concerns the third path that is entangled with Amphorius. A path that you and your friends still very much lack understanding of. be destruction. So, if you ignore my warnings and persist in your ways, you will break the shackles of a Lord Ravager. And when that happens, their fury will engulf the cosmos.
Et voilà. Fini pour les quêtes pionnières. Ça, on va aussi aller le voir le plus rapidement possible. S'il y a des messages, on va les regarder parce que je pense qu'il y en a. Niveau 62. De toute façon, là, je peux pas forcément monter beaucoup plus, à moins d'aller faire, par exemple, ben, voilà, les 15 étoiles. Peut-être que je le ferai. En vrai, peut-être que je le ferai, histoire que je récupère ça. Après, récupérer les bébés phoques. Réussir la phase de poule du choc des phoques. On verra bien. Mais en tout cas, pour le moment, on est plutôt pas trop mal. On a enfin terminé cette quête pionnière. J'ai pris le temps. Vraiment, j'ai pris le temps. Là, c'est enfin débloqué, mais on va pas y aller tout de suite. Tranquille, tranquille. Hein. Au niveau de la voix... Comment ça? Comment ça? Et là, on n'a plus de quête. D'accord. Donc celle peut-être des petits bébés phoques, il y a peut-être moyen. Ah non, il n'y a pas d'autres messages. Ok, ce serait principalement ici. Donc à mon avis, c'est... Chèvre dorée? C'est quoi ça? On va juste la mettre en préparation. Ça serait peut-être celle-ci qui nous permettrait de continuer à gagner un petit peu. Hein, bien sûr, à gagner un petit peu de jade. Et on n'est pas très... On est plutôt pas trop mal. Bulle onirique et sommeil. En vrai, ça va, on l'a plutôt bien géré. Maintenant, il faudrait voir avec les contenus. Avec les contenus, je pense que ce boss va arriver dessus, c'est sûr. Ça, faut pas rêver. Ça fait un petit moment qu'on n'a pas eu d'événements spéciaux. Bon, ça, je vais pas les forcément cliquer parce que sinon, ça va m'envoyer sur des liens. Ça va être relou. Là, on va au moins faire ça. Et puis, c'est tout. Hein. On va déjà faire ceci. Au moins terminé. On va avoir un petit peu, du coup. Forcément. On commence par Cast Rice. Et voilà. Bon, on va se laisser tranquillement là, les amis. Sur la fin des petits chapitres.
Before people pass away, I write down these poems. My poems are still too green. Not worthy to be art.
He and I clearly wish to kill and tear each other apart. But in your eyes, you think we are close, unable to part.
This is truly difficult to write. My duty is to lead the living to the end. I cannot think of a fitting end for a poem to the dead. What she brings is not only death. Apart from death, there is something else that is worth remembering.
HONKAI STAR RAIL, c'est terminé. Réglé.
Before a strong wind, a weak nobility cannot stand.
Miss, would you like to pick up the shuttle again and weave for me? Though I can no longer see, I still want to don the garments you weave.
That majestic lady must be Nestia in the flesh. The mistress's beauty is quite reduced by a maidservant so unsightly.
My mistress, I have brought you shame.
Why are those that appear so fair in fact ugly in truth? Why do faces unsightly contain souls cut from noble cloth? Why can the blind see the light? And why do those with eyes only see night? If you no longer have the power to see, then with my destiny, I'll exchange for eyes that can see everything.
Terminé pour régler. Un accent.
Do not make him your enemy, even though he may seem frail and weak.
He may seem cold and unkind, but he sees through human emotions with just a peek.
All is science, and human wisdom knows no bounds. Both martial prowess and emotions are knowledge that can be found. Nothing in this world is ever born fixed. I thank this misfortune's severity. If this road is easy to walk, then future generations will not praise my name in piety.
Après Anaxa, on a Cypher. C'est parti. Hein. On terminera avec Midday.
The first story is titled The Golden Apple. It doesn't have to go to the fairest. The second story is titled Trying to Argue? Don't trick yourself, please.
Even the best athlete could never catch up to this turtle.
The third story I will tell is titled A Competition in Trickery. Who do you think is the Grandmaster?
I think the world is a gourd.
In truth, we are all already dead.
Zagreus can only tell lies. And I am Zagreus. The fourth story is called You Like Money. Good. But you must pay the price.
Please give me the power to turn anything into gold.
Go back and check your vault. Some gold may be missing. But your beloved is right there, waiting. Cypher, you took another long journey.
And we want to hear your fun stories!
Basically, I visited 4 places, tricked them to my heart's content, and came back fully rewarded. The dawn will never cease, and the thief star wanders in foreign lands. How would you know that I am not lying right now?
Donc l'acte de Cypher fini, pour le moment, hein, bien sûr. Et il nous reste Midday. C'est parti.
To die for glory is not eternal sleep. The world after death is superior to reality and basks in light.
Cowards who dare not to look death in the eye. Longing for a martyr's heaven and reciting self-deceiving stories. True warriors should treat that paradise with spite.
Therefore, a traitor who does not inherit the throne is a king most infirm.
These are not rumors unfound. But will they matter if my deeds eclipse those of all other kings, achieving glory beyond?
Never turning back in war, he seizes all our glory.
Your glory lies not in death, but in my hands.
Did you already walk that flame-chasing road, O King?
There's nothing else worthy of the hunt, for I am the blazing fire at the journey's end.
Et voilà pour Midday. On a fini un petit peu de regarder le tout. Donc il y aura encore des petits chapitres. Hein. Bon, de toute façon, il y en a encore pas mal pour certains, vu qu'ils sont pas encore disponibles. Mais voilà, pour Tribi, pour Midday, Aglaé, ça va arriver à son terme. Bon, je pense qu'ils vont quand même nous le faire patienter. Ils vont pas nous balancer tout de suite la suite. Je pense bien. On va récupérer bien sûr les récompenses. Et bien sûr, une petite discussion avec même. Je suis celui que tu as toujours connu, j'ai plusieurs facettes. Non, non. Ah, t'as quand même ton impression. D'accord. Même la mort n'a pas pu l'empêcher d'aimer. Allez, on ferme le livre. Voilà, on va pouvoir récupérer le restant, c'est-à-dire les 21. Ok, et la collection. Bien évidemment, on est arrivé au 8. La limite atteinte pour le moment. Ça, on les a déjà, hein, de toute façon. On les a déjà. Je le laisse en harmonie pour le moment, hein, de toute façon. Et ben voilà. Alors on avait quoi ici? Ok, 300 pour le questionnaire, super. Je réponds pas au questionnaire. toute façon, voilà quoi. Hein. C'est un petit peu dans l'abus. Pour mes poules. Ouais, on a quand même, hein. Est-ce qu'on a... Non, on n'a pas du tout... On va bientôt avoir 20 petites... un petit vœu supplémentaire, en fait. J'étais en train de chercher les mots, mais c'est bon. On les a. 11 jours. 11 jours avant que ça disparaisse, hein, pour le souvenir. Bon, après, voilà, je vous l'ai dit, hein. C'est pas une obligation. C'est vrai qu'on a des petits vœux à aller chercher. Là, par exemple. Bon, c'est cool. Mais il n'y a pas d'obligation, hein. Et là, on avait déjà tout récupéré. Bah écoutez les amis, on va s'arrêter ici. J'espère que ça vous aura plu. On se retrouvera donc pour de prochaines aventures sur HONKAI STAR RAIL, qui seront du coup principalement déjà l'event. J'ai pas envie de rater des petites choses par rapport à celui-ci. Il y a quand même des récompenses à durée limitée. Autant en profiter, même si c'est pas énorme. C'est toujours ça de... Bah voilà, hein, tout simplement intéressant à faire. Terminer première partie, troisième partie. Terminer un match. Alors je sais pas si... je crois que c'est du multi. Je sais pas si ça compte avec... parce qu'il doit y avoir quand même des bots. Ouais, voilà. Terminer des matchs. On verra, hein, de toute façon, ce que ce sera. Je viens de voir Fokantok, Fokstar. On verra ça. Donc les amis, en espérant que ça vous ait plu, je vous dis à très bientôt pour de prochaines aventures sur HONKAI STAR RAIL. Bon, après, je vais continuer un petit peu le petit schedule. Comme vous avez dit, il y aura d'autres jeux que je vais peut-être reprendre une aventure, par exemple de Fallout 3. Voilà, tout ça, on verra en temps et en heure. En tout cas, là, je suis quand même un petit peu focus sur HSR. Donc les amis, à très bientôt et salut à tous!